Alright, right on to another Steam Next Fest demo. This is Painted in Blood demo here. Let me do this. Go. Trapped in the haunting realm of an artist's twisted nightmare, engage in intense combat with grotesque enemies and monsters, experience unpredictable horror events that unfold dynamically, seamlessly, blends classic retro. Okay, that unfold dynamically, seamlessly blends classic retro FPS elements with modern elements. Okay, so FPS game with a horror style to it, coming soon to early access. Release date is 23rd of October 2025. Price is unknown at this point in time. All right. Let me do that. So music will pause when you tab out, but not the game itself. I think this might be Unreal Engine 5 game or something like that. It's quite a heavy game to drive or run or play. I'm gonna try. Yeah, there we go. That was interesting. Oops. There we go. No, is it? There we go. All right. I'm gonna be trying the 8-bit Ultimate 2 wireless controller for this FPS game with gyro, as you can see. I'm gonna check the settings real quickly, but let's maybe... Okay, so we have a graphics. Not the most nice looking graphics menu, but plenty of things to use here. What you might first notice is that there is no DLSS, XeSS, FSR, anything like that. You only have TSR in performance, balance, or quality upscaling or off for native. You have full screen, borderless, or window mode. You have resolution settings here. 1080p, 440p. Seems to be only 16:9. You have desync and you have frame rate limit here. 40, 60, 120 or unlimited. I don't know what texture streaming is. I don't know what smoothing and blur is. I'm running high settings, right? Yeah. The game has by default like a kind of more pixelated filter here. I turned that off and went with the clean retro filter. We have muzzle lightning on. I turn off high quality shadow maps. Those are experimental and could cause extreme or extra high performance impact. And this is quite a heavy game to run for what it looks like. That might, you know, annoy a few people out there. Maybe I should try to run this game at 60 frames and turn on all of the extra oomph things just for fun when we get into the game. But yeah, quite a heavy game to run, so no DLSS is not a good thing, no frame generation, not the greatest. Sound settings. Master volume, sound, music, voice, we have all of the things here. Again, I like master volume to not be maxed out by default, but this is great. Input. Remapping, you cannot remap WASD. I know that is unfortunate because some people like to use a different thing for moving, and you cannot remap left or right mouse button. I prefer it if you can remap everything, and yeah, not the greatest. Doesn't seem like you can remap, or if there is gamepad support, you can't really remap it at least. Right, there is nothing here for gamepad. Maybe this game swaps gamepads by default if you have like some kind of right. If something is bound to maybe gamepad, maybe it will swap to gamepad inputs. I mapped everything here. Just start with you. Let me try. Is this the left joystick? Yeah. We can try that. See what's happening. Let me do this. No, doesn't seem like anything is happening here. Alright. So yeah, no idea about gamepad support. Okay, tutorial zone, subtitles on or off. Hide melee weapons, story, field of view. You can change it from narrow, low, standard to wide. I turned off camera bob tilting. I like that. Right. But yeah, graphic might need even more settings because this is quite heavy. We're gonna go with the regular difficulty settings. We're gonna keep the story element on, and we're gonna go for a. We delete this one. Doesn't seem like it. Oh well, maybe when you press new game you will just overwrite it. Yeah, that's how you delete it. Yeah, it will be overwrite. That's how you kind of delete it.
A great work of art may embody boundless creation or profound destruction. Its meaning resides solely within its creator. How far would you go? And what sacrifices would you endure to breathe life into such a work?
All right. Oops, there we go. Okay, so you have... It does seem like you can mix gamepad inputs with mouse and keyboard input. That is really nice. Let me do a quick this first, just to see what did I use for my key bindings. We have movement, E key is okay, reload and F key, middle mouse click there. Weapons, right for weapon, left for weapon, weapon and weapon, okay, and we have this. Control key and shift key, L, right mouse. Oh, there we go, C key, okay. That's a weapon, all right. Right, I've turned off horizontal for that, or vertical, all right. So yeah, looks pretty interesting. Pretty dark game looking here. Let me just quickly also do... Go. Making it a bit darker here. Help me see. Again, you can turn off like a pixel filter. This is like the normal look here with it turned off. Let me turn on... We do setting. Oh, right. Oh, no. Here we go. Input settings. Right, you can't change graphic settings when you are in the game. That is not good. That is the most annoying thing ever. Yeah, you can't change any graphic settings whatsoever. So if you need to tweak performance, you have to exit out into the main menu to do that. That needs to be fixed. Ooh. Well, all right. Right, because I wanted to showcase the pixel graphic. But I cannot do that, since I don't want to, like, no inspiration. Since I don't want to just jump out to the main menu for doing that. But yeah, so again, 8-bit Ultimate 2 wireless with gyro for this game. Yeah. Oh, let me... Oh, that's not interesting. Oh yeah, it is a bit brighter now. We illuminated the path. Quite quiet. Let me see if I can do... Oh, oops. Raise the volume a little bit. Maybe I will regret that. Pretty quiet so far. Or what that is, why we collect these. Right. And collect the painting, alright. Ooh, a cookie. The way the cookie crumbles. Ooh, and the key. Their photo. Nice artwork. But yeah, you can see that my GPU utilization here, I'm running it getting 4040p, RTX 5070 here on the high settings, not the highest, the epic settings here, but high settings. And it is maxed out. I'm pretty much always at like max GPU utilization here. Pretty high on the CPU also. Now, one core is often up to like the 90%, and you know, utilizing up to like 40-50% of all of my 6 cores. Smooth movement. I do really enjoy that we have this kind of gamepad input with the mouse and everything working really seamlessly. We have an axe, right? Press E to quickly select axe by Alt. Okay, that was a bit loud, so I need to turn down the audio, unfortunately. Might peak quite high otherwise. Right, then we can destroy barrels. Do I have to? Okay, you have to pick up bullets. Not auto pick up. Oh right, you have to you have like a one-time save thing at those things as a checkpoint thing. Right, so we have a sprint, uses stamina. So if you just attack too fast, you're gonna lose stamina. This is like a save point, but you can't really reuse it. Not that I have found out, at least. Flashlight acquired. Okay. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't use those. That's probably HP, right? Right? Bullets. It definitely is, like, it is quite demanding, the game, right? Sure. But it does have a quite an interesting little kind of blend of modern and retro. Is there a... I don't think there is a crouch button. Ooh, gun. Me like. Oh. Open the blah blah quick selection with this weapon. Keep in mind that most guns have multiple firing modes. Hold Alt and mouse. Oh, right. Did I... Weapon wheel. I probably should have had the weapon wheel available here. I don't have my weapon wheel available. I didn't bind my weapon wheel. I want to see how it looks. There we go. Now I can look at it at least. Right. But I can also just... Here we go. Creepy looking enemies. Very, very dark. And open it. I do think it has a very interesting graphic style here. Did he throw something at? Oh, that's a rat. I don't like that. Sounds like there is an enemy near. Oh, yep. Right, it's pretty slow-paced enemy shooting so far. Health is full. There's no like music or anything. It's very quiet. Let me bump my audio up. Oh. Press the light blast by default. Light blast can exterminate. Oh, these freaking rats. Battery not. Light blast. The flashlights slowly recharge. Okay. Right, so which button was my light blast on? Can I... Oops. Input setting. Light blast. Middle mouse. Middle mouse. The hell is middle mouse? Left mouse, middle, right? Alt key F1, E key R... okay, Y. Middle mouse button is the Y button. I really dig this art. It has a nice little art style. And then they disappear. Alright. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the rat there, but hey, very blurry texture. HP cookies. Oh, body armor. Don't think there's a map. Oh, right, you have a save point. Point by that. I don't know if I need to find like paintings to use the save points, maybe. Ghost that only are afraid of... Oh. Only afraid of light. Right. Very horror. Creepy. Yeah, and very interesting and very good looking retro feeling graphic art style here. Again, I'm not using the pixel filter, and I cannot swap to that because I would have to exit to the main menu to turn it on, and yeah. And I think for me, I preferred it off as personal preference. So the eye in a nearby shadow entity, they cannot be harmed by bullets, but you can slowly burn them with your flashlight. Wrong here. Wrong. Okay, they also vulnerable. Strong environmental light sources. Okay. Damn, that's some creepy vibe there. Definitely. Alright. Keeping you on your toes. Sounds like something got unlocked. Do. Right, so there is some kind of shadow entity nearby. That is not it. Trying to see if I can see how it looks. Otherwise I might get terrified by it. Jump scares might happen. Definitely very creepy, good vibe. Alright, and that took care of that one. Move forward to crouch. Oh, you crouch automatically. Okay, that's nice. Right, I can still save, that's nice. Now you can like go back and explore maybe, if you want to do that. Yeah, it's a little bit more of a bright looking there when you find these blue things. And we have probably, yeah, a ledge grab there.
This canvas, not a surface, but a doorway. Do you feel it breathing? Stretched flesh of the unseen trembling with their world ends and mine begins. They beg for beauty. I give them truth. A wound that never closes. A door that only opens inward.
Oh. Okay. Alright. I have full HP so far. Right, so yeah, I think these rats are just annoying. If you just have to wait for them to just disappear or hide, but yeah, I don't know. Guess that's just, you know, my point of view. Oh, we are out and it will slowly recharge. Alright. So this takes me back. Oh, okay. We have some music very, very low in the background there. Very hard to hear it. Right, so we don't have any manual saving. No. Only the checkpoint save system. Oh. Okay, so we are getting in more into the... Ooh, okay, he grabbed me from that. Okay, we're getting in more into like shooting action here. I would probably prefer my Steam controller for more, you know, for the pure action here, but again, it's really playable and works pretty damn good here with the 8-bit Ultimate here. Oh, okay, their body armor can't be damaged. So if I shoot them, they can bounce back and hurt me. Light blast has no effect. Oh, explosive. Strong melee attack. Shows their weakness when they are about to pose explosive. Oh. Okay. I see. Oh yeah, that's nice. We're shooting more now. Right, and then it lights up and we can heal. This seems really interesting so far. Secondary fire mode as is used. 3 bullets at once, okay. Ah! Okay, there we go. Oof. Oof. Trying to get used to it. Not doing the absolute best work, right? Right. Hey, I probably would have done a little bit better also if I, you know, used my Steam controller. But this is a very good option. Need a key for that. One of the gatekeepers has the key. Did I... It wasn't there... Oh. One of the gatekeepers has the key. It's a very good frame times though. It feels very smooth, even if it is very very like heavy game for, you know, for running here or playing. Nice and smooth. It's not like a lot of stuttering, compiling, shader compilation, stutter and stuff like that. Running smooth. At least what it feels like for me. I would like an automatic pickup options for that. Waypoint? No. A shoe. Recollect your memory. Okay. Where is Marta? Oh shit! I think I got lucky there. And just it fired as soon as he was like about to do the throwing thing there. Right, so there's a little bit of exploration thing here that we can do. Oh. Oh, is this taking me back? Yes, okay. Oh. I think those could have probably died from just one headshot, maybe. La, la, la. Wait a minute, am I going the... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, collect. Okay. Alright, so... Dun, dun, dun. Down here. Went this way. This way. It also seems like I'm pretty much constantly using the flashlight here. It is a little bit of a bright in my room, so... Definitely could be part of it being extra dark and creepy. And a little bit extra difficult to see without the flashlight on. Well, that's a death trap. Can I sprint and jump? What? Well, that was a weird trap thing. Ow. Okay, you just dead here. Oh no, you can go back this way. I cannot jump over here. But we can do that. Okay. Is that stopping me from jumping over? Yes. Oh. Still blinks after I gouge out his eyeballs. Okay. Right, and here's a save point. Again, I'm not sure if I need to have like enough of the paintings to be able to save. Hopefully not. That'd be rough. Unidentified mid-20s. Banded enclosed with steel wires. Okay. Removal of eyeball. I don't know if I should melee more enemies, like in Cultic, Chapter 2. I just prefer shooting, so... Alright. Was creepy. Is there anything in here? Not that I can see. Uh-huh. Just waiting for like a dead end. Or like a jump scare to happen here. It's pitch black. Couldn't see that one. Okay, that's not fun. Oh. The way the cookie crumbles again. Notes. Hmm. Can you collect? No. Zzz, buzzing fly. It is really, really pitch black here. Right, there's it. The end. Okay. Confused. Can't go back. We gotten rid of the painting. That doesn't seem to work. Bugs. I can't really see, understand what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm sure I'm missing something obvious here that the game wants me to like try. I just don't know. Dead end. No, what? Okay, that was a weird feeling. Hmm. Oh, there's a save point, right. Right, we definitely want to use that. Wonder if there's a secret. I'm probably not finding any. Or haven't really found any. Press C to drink. Bullet time. Reloading or running out of bullets will stop bullet time. That's a very interesting mechanic. Right. Okay. Do I have a dosery or glossary or something for that? No. But how do I check the enemy pages thing? I don't know how to open that. Am I missing something? Let me just quickly see. Settings. Spacebar, middle, left, tab. Powers is tab. Oh, F1. Notebook F1. So I did bind tab. Okay, yeah, that's powers. So if I press this one, right, so that is lore. Audio I've unlocked. Right, enemies we can read about the weapons. Okay. Escape cannot take you back out of that menu. All right. Alright, I forgot I have a dash move. Almost dead here. Yeah, I would do much better with my Steam controller probably, but fine. Ooh, I missed that shot there. Right, and you go back to your last save point, which was before this room, right? It's tricky that you have to wait for like him to do this the weak point there. It doesn't seem like, you know, putting a lot of bullets is doing any good, right? I think even the game told me that, right? That, hey, don't try to just keep shooting. Want to work on enemies with, you know, weak points. But oh my god, something got stuck there on me. I'm dead. Yep. But this is why I like my Steam controller, because the swiping motions are just better to navigate than this one. Oop. I could, if I had like touch sensitive buttons on this controller, I could have just tried to use only gyro. I could also try to lower the the sensitivity. Yeah, I'm not sure what enemy that is stopping me from moving, which is that's something. Can I? Let's see. We have right joystick mouse. What happens if I do joystick settings? Wide. To only do a horizontal. Let's just see. Let's try oops. Come on. Let's just try with do turn a little bit slower, so this might maybe work. This tutorial, when you've seen it once, doesn't need to pop up. I'm about to die again. Very tricky here. At least with this controller, again, I'm not getting used to how this, like, the turning speed and everything. Oh. Yeah, that one is quite something. I have to wait for that before I can take that one out. Quite a tricky since it is so dark also. And move. Dead in one hit, maybe. Oh. Oh, I see. That one freezes me in place. More here. Okay, found a save point. Divine... Oh, okay. Protector. Upon activation, it generates a wave of power that will eliminate all shadow and all foes such as rats included. Right? Might be affected. You can check enemy wiki pages. Blah. Divine Protector reduces environmental chaos to minimum. Okay. Hold tab to open a power wheel. And release to activate power. Only one power can be activated at a time. Okay. Yes, you have to collect magic orb power. Right, that I probably need to rebind to something else. Oof. Yeah, this is definitely a horror shooter. I don't see anything. It's really cool. I think it's done well. Like this, I can't complain anything, right? Really, it's just a good, pretty solid experience here. You might not like it or whatever. That's, you know, a different thing. You're probably just gonna be using this all of the time. Right, reload. So where am I going now? I've been stuck quite a few times. Oh, you can climb up here? No? It might be a tad bit just too dark for me to like going around here. I might want to keep an eye on this. Maybe it needs, you know, more of a try, but I feel I'm just constantly, many times just trying to see where I'm going. Really pitch black. I have no problem with the, you know, the previous room where I died. There's a perfectly fine difficulty in that room. Just that I need to get used to either using my Steam controller or get used to this the turning here. But it seems to accelerate a little bit here, which throws me off. But But yeah, there's nothing wrong with the difficulty or anything. The only thing is the visibility here is interesting. Like I can't really tell at all where the game wants me to go right now. I might yeah, I'm gonna stop here. I've been doing 1 hour here. It would have been nice to finish this demo for sure, but yeah, I have more demos that I would like to try. Just don't... Sure. I can't really see where I'm going. I don't want to just wander around too much here. Huh. Oh, you could shoot that one. Oh, and now oh, I can break that. Okay, interesting. It would have, again, it would have been nice to make it to the end of demo, but 1 hour in here, and again, I want to try some more demos before they might disappear here real soon on the Steam Next Fest. Oh, perfect. I guess this is a good ending point. Is this the end of the demo? No. That's nice. You get a good chunk of the demo here. Oh, that's stuttering. I guess it's compiling some shaders now. All right. Well, there we go. Check out note to get better about information. Store your weapon and you.
She smiled and the leaves danced around her. I had
Oh,
painted
you can't.
hundreds of faces before hers, but never one that made me doubt my own hands.
And you
Oh,
can't.
my clumsy daubs of colors.
You can't do nothing when this is playing. Okay, you can't pause it, exit out.
Fingers brush strands of hair from her eyes.
Nothing.
Just
Only
as delicate as the
shoot
stroke
and
of a
move in
quill.
this little
War had
place
not yet
here.
come to carve its
Okay.
lines into the world. And in that suspended moment, I believed,
Can't run.
foolishly,
Couldn't move this
fiercely.
way.
that beauty alone might be enough to save us.
Oh. Oh, so you have to. Okay. Wait, what? I can't pick up the pay thing. There we go. Thank you. That's took some time. Oh, 2 shots. Oh, and poison. Right, but I think I'm gonna stop here, right? It's very good, this demo, very nice, long and showcasing, giving you a good taste for what's in the game. No, and what to expect, I think. The pacing. What the hell? Oh, you have to do that, right? Doors blocked. The other side. All right. Well, there we go. Main menu. Yes. I might keep an eye on this. Check it out or something. Maybe, possibly. It's definitely a very interesting graphic style. Let me do this for you guys so you can see that before we stop. Let's do that. And what is gritty mode? let's skip that one. Alright, let's just try this one. Let's see how it looks before we stop. Let's just see how it looks before we stop the demo, showcasing, you know, more of the retro.
Work of art. May embody.
You know, the gritty, the retro. You have more of the retro look here. More of a pixelated thing going for you. Right. It should at least be that way, right? More of blurring effects there. You might have to reboot the game for some of the effects, you know, to be showing. But yeah, right. Like just a very quick look here of this. Do you know what you can get here? Highest settings here. Wait, what the okay. My gyro. There we go. There we go. Gyro just turned itself off. Wait, what? Okay, well, it bugged out, so that means we are this means we are done here. It bugged out with my controls. Alright, unfortunate. Alright. Yeah, that was more of the pixel, the gritty mode showcased there. It has a great horror dark vibe to it. I think the shooting with the main gun has satisfying, you know, with hitting the headshot and stuff like that. Nice little extra weapon like secondary fire modes. Could be interesting with this magic. I'm not a fan of like the little rat thing there that you have to take care of, but that's a personal thing, you know, might not love everything in a game like that. The art style is absolutely magnificent here, really great. Great with the atmospheric music. And the biggest thing might be that it is just almost too pitch black. Again, I tried it closing my drapes here, but it's still a bright room, and it's unfortunately incredibly dark to see in the game with this here. So probably a better experience if I play this in the evening when the sun is down. You can get a bit more of a darker, more oomph from the, you know, more visibility oomph from the flashlight. It might be easier to see where I'm going at sometimes. But this is definitely something I'm gonna be having in, you know, my mind a little bit going forward, because it was, again, very interesting for sure. Very interesting. Nice thumbs up to give a try if you like FPS. It seems to be not super fast, but not also like one of the survival horror, you know. It's more of an action horror, which is pretty nice. Not like Fear, that is maybe even more faster pace, but you have a lot of the thing here, a bit of the slow-mo. Unfortunately, I didn't get to try that one out in a good capacity there. I should have probably just used it in the first room. I'm not sure if the slow-mo is like a one-time thing there, so that's why I didn't waste it, because I was thinking maybe there's a mini-boss or something. But yeah, definitely interesting mechanics to go forward here. Since it is a very graphically heavy game, the biggest thing is definitely DLSS FSR, frame generation, maybe more tweaking things to do. This has been run with an RTX 5070, 1440p, high settings at 120 frames, pretty much locked here on a Ryzen 5 9600X CPU, and it's using pretty high VRAM and everything, and it is very good graphically looking style, but I think that some might think that this doesn't look modern enough to justify the high requirements. So yeah, maybe more graphical tweaking tweaks or options for that is what is the biggest thing missing. Otherwise, you know, really nice, solid. I guess gamepad mapping and options also thing that is missing here. It's amazing that you can use gamepad, mouse, keyboard all together, because you know, this controller is using mouse for the gyro, it's using right and left stick is a gamepad, and then we have a keyboard on the buttons, and everything just absolutely great. So yeah, solid, interesting game that I might have a peek in the future. But it felt a little bit. I'm a little bit on the fence with how difficult it might be to see in this game. Again, I might want to try this when the sun is down. Might be more easier. I'm not sure about some of the rats and some of this little minor thing. And here's how to see how the magic power are going to be evolving. But yeah, seems interesting. So maybe you want to check this one out. But feel free to leave a like, a comment, check back, or follow my channel if you don't want to miss me trying games and demos and stuff like that. And again, thanks for watching and have a great day, and bye for this time.